And I think we had our first design, Lisa has a date of 2013.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the challenge that we had as a university was working on the development of, it was cutting edge at the time, was an active learning table. And our partner, we developed, there was a prototype, and I don't know where the prototype ended up. I don't know if it's here in the building or if you took it back.
I think we might have taken it.
And there was a challenge of supporting the work surface, or making sure we were able to put a laptop, computer, but being able to have the microphones and all the data, voice power equipment integrated into it, and be movable, because this can be broken down and relocated or shifted over.
Yeah, I heard about that. Tell me a little bit about that. There's an amount of time that has to happen in?
I'm not sure about if there's a timing.
Lisa will be able to answer
Yeah.
that if you follow up with her.
Okay.
But there's underneath, and I don't know exactly where it is, each one of these should have a lockable cabinet underneath with all of the CPUs and AV equipment, which is integrated in the base. And it is able to be broken down, so there's different sections. So one of the challenges we had with the first prototype was the location of the legs, just to be able to support the tabletop. And so that was in 11/8/13. And then we ended up working with SurferWorks, and we moved the legs inward so that you're not, someone isn't straddling a leg that's out at the edge.
And one of the challenges too was that, like you said, at the time this was very cutting edge. There wasn't a lot elsewhere on campus that we could look to for examples for what worked and what accomplished these kinds of goals. That active learning has become much more popular and prevalent since then, but it was really the early stages of that. So there weren't benchmarks even on our campus or experiences that we could turn to. We couldn't go to VetMed or other schools to find out how they had worked through these challenges.
Right, but now they're coming here to look at this room and see how great the tables are.
And you do, can I interrupt? You do get questions from other schools and colleges on campus.
I do. Actually, maybe 2 weeks ago now, I participated in a tour. They're called our Blended Learning Fellows. So that's kind of what they do. They go around campus as an academic technology team and get an idea of how we're blending technology into our class curriculum. And so they were particularly interested in active learning classrooms because they would like to put more in different buildings on campus. So myself as kind of the scheduling events coordinator and two of our IT people were on site, and we answered the questions about how the students integrated in the classrooms and how we schedule it. And then they'll share that information with the rest of campus when they do their planning.
When you have people come through, do they question these tables, where they came from or how they work or why you chose to go this direction?
We do get a lot of questions about how the technology in the tables work.
Yeah, they don't exist anywhere else. I mean, this is totally your...
To my knowledge.
It's a process that we went through to design this table specifically for your requests. And
have you made others for either this campus or other campuses?
We have used this design slightly modified at a couple of other colleges since then. So this was helpful to us as well, because going through this process has helped us sort of figure this out. So it's been beneficial to us as well. Yeah.
Have an example to show when other clients are interested in similar outcomes.
I'm curious about them. Like, you explained a little bit early on how they're used, but I see these microphones. I see some, obviously, places to plug in and connect. Tell me what happens. How does this get used?
So we have the instructor station right there. So on there, there's a touch screen that shows every single table in this room, and then you can also incorporate all the tables in there. So
Okay.
there's 17 total. So
Okay.
that's each room is 153, so it can fit
Yep.
clinical
Yep.
groups,
Yep.
right? So then, yeah, so again, the students work in groups of 3. They're required to have laptops for the
Right.
classes. So one from each group will plug in here. There is, if you see near the microphone, there's a show me
Yep.
button.
Yep.
And so if the instructor says, please show your materials on the screen, they can show them, but each table has an assigned screen to it, so you'll see there's
Oh
numbers.
yeah.
Yep, and then from the instructor's station, the instructor can choose which screens they want to display. If they want to take table 7s and put it on all of the monitors, if they want it on just one monitor, if they want to send it across to the other room.
Yeah, that's
They
cool.
can show each tables at once. Yeah, there's a whole variety.
So if they want to talk, so for instance, if I had I would, and everybody could hear me, and
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, traditional lecture halls, the acoustics are designed
Right.
so that you don't
Yep.
need microphones, but
Yep.
this room doesn't have that, so
Right.
the microphones are necessary so that
Yep.
if a student's talking over there, the students over there can hear.
we had nothing like this in art school, so I'm sorry. I have questions. That's cool. I think that's pretty amazing. What about technology? Do you have plans if you wanted to upgrade this? Like, let's say you wanted to do USB-C or something. That would be just change it out and.
We weren't responsible for the electronics.
Okay.
It was specified that these Extron units would fit
Right.
into the
Okay.
space. So when we designed the table,
The cabinet,
Right.
which is underneath
yeah,
it, supports the
there's
main.
shelves inside that cabinet, and the electronics. They gave us the dimensions of those electronics so that we knew they would fit.
Yeah.
And we also had to take venting into consideration because there's heat that's generated in there, so there's a vent. But as far as the unit, I mean, these Extron electronics are designed to be upgradable. So as technology changes, you can just swap out the different ports and plugs, and you don't have to replace
that's-
all the electronics.
And you haven't done that since installation, right? There hasn't been any upgrades or changes.
Not yet, but actually we are in the process of
Okay.
doing some upgrades and changes this summer.
Right. And they probably they're fitting in cabinets all over the place, so they're going to make a universal. So if they add features, it'll just probably pull this one out, put that one in. That's great. Okay. So when it came to selecting Surface Works, tell me a little bit about that process. What did you see as far as a capability that they had that maybe someone else didn't?
So I think that was one thing where my predecessor worked, Julie Grove worked closer with the whole selection process, but I remember one of the, it was within the timeline that we were looking for because we needed to work on a mock-up, make sure we were getting what we wanted, and then to make the production so that it was ready for when school was open.
Lisa can speak to this a little more too, and
Yeah.
correct me if I get any of this wrong, but she also said that when the team here determined what their needs were, there wasn't anything in the marketplace that addressed all of their needs, and that they realized they needed to do a custom table design, and so that's what led them to SurfaceWorks, that SurfaceWorks had the capability within the timeline to meet those needs.
Were you how did you find out about them? Does anyone
That I
know?
don't know.
That I don't know that.
I
Yeah, our rep,
Maria.
Maria has good relationships with Lisa and some of the other team members here at the time.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they reached out to Maria and she
Said, hey.